It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy, but his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Russell and Thompson, the perimeter. Green and Kawhi Stein are down low. And it's Curry in at point guard. And for the Clippers, the two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And Harrell's in at the 5. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Now here's Leonard, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Curry against Beverly. Curry finds Kawhi Stein. Back to Curry. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. The Clippers on defense. Russell with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors. Williams passes to Leonard. Over Green, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard. Doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
It's Russell with the drive. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And Green slams it in.
Well, Klay Thompson is as effective on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. Really good reach there to knock that thing away.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard. They get the rebound.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And the basket by Curry.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Russell against Williams. Unloads from 9 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Goes back up. Here's Kawhi Stein. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop. But at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center. Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. He had a strong showing last season. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Russell from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Beverly for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's turned himself into a tremendous 3-and-D role player. Beverly's jump shot has become a strong suit on offense.
Now, here is Russell from 13. Here's Kawhi Stein, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. And that one falls for Kawhi Stein.
And in recent years, some called the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
Here's Beverly after the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Beverly, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Now here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clippers trail by 9. George looking around. That's tipped. Pass to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac kicks to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second is Paul George, and of course, Stephan Curry.
And what an option either of those 2 guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Pass to Russell, fires the 3. Poke loose.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Curry with the steal. Green, the pass to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the Clippers call time here.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 11. And I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
Here's Beverly after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Here's Leonard. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Was going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Lou Williams. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Free throw good, Russell. And Russell at 6'5", able to play at the point guard or the shooting guard. Greg, when you look at his game, what's his best position?
Probably the one. I mean, we're seeing a trend towards bigger point guards at the same time that 4s and 5s are trending smaller. Everybody wants that switch ability on defense. Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Green's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Robinson comes in for Klay Thompson. And Alec Burks subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. That free throw good from George. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Now Zubats following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. Outside, George, clock at 6. And it's Beverly missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
You're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
Now here's Curry. Burks on the wing, beyond the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over in the corner, Beverly. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here is Robinson. Tries a three. Another three for Golden State.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
George against Robinson. Right side George. And it's George finishing it off.
I'll tell you, that's the speed of Paul George on the drive. Amazing attack on the rim.
The pass to Burks. Robinson for three. It's good from long range. Robinson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Robinson against George. And George with the stuff.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Golden State.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. He's coming off an excellent season. First in steals. And, of course, one of the game's truly elite scorers with the second most points per game in the league.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. On its way from Curry for two. Here's Looney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end, Doris, and it shows.
No doubt. He has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
The first one falls. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called plus sixes, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
And George with this stuff.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
McKinney kicks to Burks. Unable to get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here, matched up against the Golden State Warriors, is how they're going to tip off the new season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The shot misses. Warriors leading by 11. Robinson left side. Burks finds Curry. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Well, you see the elite nature of Paul George's game. Make a steal on one end, finish with authority on the other.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
One shot.
That free throw good from George. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher. But his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
Just 5 to shoot. Works for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Burks. Banked in off the glass. Burks has got 5 now.
Well, terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
And Beverly kicks to George. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective. Only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
And he hits the first of 3.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Burks. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, George. Shoots from the corner. Robinson pulls it in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Count that one.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. Russell, he's checked in for Golden State. And that one falls for Robinson. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Russell. Just 3 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action after this word. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Shamet and George at the 2 and the 3. Under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. And it's Williams at the 1. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the third time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Of course, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Now here's Kawhi Stein. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Burks looking around. 5 to shoot. No good on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Williams against Russell. Nobody near Williams. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Williams against Russell. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick and roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Knocked loose. Shamet with the steal. Here's George. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Knocked away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Clippers call time here
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Paul George on top.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Now the pass to Harrell. Over Kawhi Stein. Harrell dishes to George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Paul George.
Well, you love the energy out there. Paul George is an extremely confident, extremely versatile player, and he brings a great level of activity to both ends.
Both good from the line that time.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Russell against Williams. Russell kicks to McKinney. Outside, Green. Shoots over Shamet. And it's Green. Missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Off target with the open look.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. There's Shamet. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Passes it to Green. Here's McKinney. Five on the clock. Pass to Kawhi Stein. Ball's knocked loose. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Drops in the breakaway layup. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Russell. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's McKinney, defended by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
Second shot opportunity. Williams can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Russell passes to Thompson. Here's McKinney. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Thompson. Trying to get something going. They grab their own miss and block. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Kawhi Stein, so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling. A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
He's off on the first. So it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Now here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Looney's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Here's Looney. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Everly with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Zubac. Robinson against Leonard. That shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is Robinson. There's the pass to Looney. Shamet with the steal. To the inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And Beverly kicks to Zubats. Dishes it to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Teardrop shot. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just one on the basket from Green.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is Robinson. 13 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I think perhaps the most underrated part of Steph Curry's game is his physical and mental toughness. It does not matter the contact. This guy won't be denied.
That's good from Stephan Curry. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Now here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, I'm not sure there's a player in the league with a better feel for that shot than Steph Curry. If he gets it off clean, you know it's going in.
Now, here's Shamet. Here's Green. And it's Looney with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Boy, you have to respect how aggressive Draymond Green is. If he's got the ball in his hands, he's ready to fire.
Passes it to Zubats. He kicks it to Leonard. Pass to Shamet. Back to Beverly. And they get it. Hits the three-point bomb. Beverly's got 11.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Alec Burks checked in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Burks. He's covered by Shamet. Outside Curry. Launches it. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Shamet. Can't hit that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 10. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green passes to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Oh, good luck stopping that. Kawhi Leonard, huge, strong hands, in total command of the basketball. Go ahead.
Now here's Burks. He's got 9. Feeds it to Curry. Pass to Looney. Stolen by Beverly. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. There's the dish to Leonard. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That free throw, no good.
Boy, you think back to the quadriceps injury that derailed almost all of the 2018 season for Kawhi Leonard. I'll tell you, he is back to peak form and reminding us that he is elite on both the offensive and defensive ends.
George is checked in for Landry Shamet. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. From past the arc. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Leonard.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Now, here's Burks. He's got 9. Robinson kicks it to Looney. Robinson against Leonard. And the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
The best scorers in the game have the ability to get to the free throw line. Kawhi Leonard lives there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. And Golden State also making a change. Russell's checked in. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
Now Curry. Over to the left wing. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He ended up with 24 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
When you think about giving up 3 or 4 extra turnovers, that can mean 8 or 9 points at the other end. That's why every coach preaches it. Take care of the basketball. Bottom line, they need to protect the ball and play under control.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. And it's Kawhi Stein in at the 5, home in the paint. Williams. Kawhi Stein grabs the board. Kawhi Stein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Curry is inside. Defended by Beverly. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a one-point game. And Harrell slams it in.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Williams passes to Harrell. Knocks it loose. Leonard on the wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lock at 6. Beverly against Curry. And it's Beverly missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Kawhi Stein. 10 points for him. Outside for Curry. Another miss by Curry. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's the pass to George. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Now here's Thompson over Williams. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Russell. And now a 3-point Warrior lead. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kawhi Stein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Thompson. Russell kicks to Curry. Kawhi Stein up top. Beverly against Curry. And here's Green outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Green's got 8.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
And the Clippers call time here.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Green.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Russell against Williams. Outside Russell. 4 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And here is Harrell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Kawhi Stein. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Curry against Leonard. Passes it to Russell. with the floater and the rejection by Harrell. And George, here we go. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kev, you got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here is Russell. He's got 14. Puts it up from 12. The second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Kawhi Stein. Kawhi Stein's got 12 in the game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Pass to Leonard. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harrell finds George. Back to Harrell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Thompson passes to Curry. Here's McKinney. Inside. Here's Thompson. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 9. George double teamed. Kicks to Harrell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Zubac the pass to Shamet. Now here's Harrell. 6 to shoot. Back to Zubac. Here's Shamet. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. 5 points in the game.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Warriors leading by 7. Right side Curry deflects the pass. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love to watch Stephan Curry work from all over the floor. That textbook release, whether it's from 3 or in this case, the mid-range.
And the shot goes in. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Kawhi Stein. Robinson comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Burks in for Russell. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7. George with the bucket.
Well, how about that killer instinct? Paul George understanding he's got it going right now, very confident in his abilities.
Here's Looney. Got a piece of it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Williams against Curry. Pass to Burks. From outside the arc. Tipped away. But they'll get another chance. Looney kicks to Curry. Here's McKinney. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Second, Stephan Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Williams with the ball. Great D that time from Curry.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
George double teamed. First, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 8. Poked away and stolen by Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now Burks. 9 points in the game so far. Offensive rebound. Looney. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Clippers trail by 9. Outside, George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Looking now at some numbers for Green. Good season for him last year. Last season, put up about 7 points a game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Golden State. The pass to Looney. He kicks to Curry. Shoots over Shamet. Curry, good. Curry's got 16 points.
Boy, he makes it look easy. Defender in his grill. No problem. Lights out.
Williams finds Zubats. Now George. Outside Williams. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. 8 points for him.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Curry passes to Burks. Looney down low, working on Zubats.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Shamet kicks to Green. Zubats the pass to George. George double teamed. 4 on the clock. Williams inside the line. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the middle, here's Burks.
Well, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
Take a break.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. And he makes the first.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Jacob Evans, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Clippers trail by 9. And Beverly kicks to Zubats. Back to Beverly. Outside, George lets it fly. That one's not going to go. Evans with some nice D. 1:58 left to play here in the third. Here's Curry with the 3. Green with the rebound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Curry against Beverly. Passes to Evans. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Beverly against Curry. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. 1:09 left in the third. Burks with it. Now Green defending. Burks against Green. Shot clock at 5. Burks can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 11. Curry with the steal. Green inside. Guarded by Green. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Throw good, Paul George. Leonard, he's checked in for Zubats. And both free throws good for Paul George. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Poole, the pass to Looney. Now Thompson. And it's sent back by George. down low. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, guys, Kawhi may not have averaged 20 points per game until his 5th season, but now it happens with regularity.
Curry against Beverly. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Puts up a 3. It's off.
Oh, and that's just a great defensive effort there by Beverly. He is all hustle.
It's been all about Stephan Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 9-point game. Shamet and Leonard are on the wing. Green is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pushing it up. Here's Curry. Knocked loose. And now the Clippers on the break. On the wing, Green. Pass to Harrell. Kicks to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. That one, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Thompson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Klay Thompson understands how to play with great pace. He knows exactly when to rise and fire.
Beverly against Curry. Here's Leonard. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 11. Green kicks to Russell. Pass to Looney. Now, here is Russell. Right side, Green. He dishes it to Curry. Over Beverly. And there's Stephan Curry on the assist from Green. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, the ability to pull the trigger so quickly. Steph Curry doesn't even appear to set himself. If it's a clean catch, he's getting that shot off.
The drive by Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Doris, for as great as Klay Thompson is with his shooting and his scoring, you have to acknowledge his terrific defense as well.
Kevin, he is elite on the defensive end of the floor. For Klay Thompson, he's tall enough, he's long enough, he's got exceptional feet, exceptional length, incredible discipline, stick-to-itiveness. Any defensive quality you could hope for, Klay Thompson has it.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Green.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Kawhi Stein, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And both free throws good for Green. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the pass to Beverly. Thompson against George. Passes it to Beverly. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop, he lays it in.
And for Beverly, showing a little in-between game there.
Warriors leading by 13. Curry kicks to Kawhi Stein. Golden State moving it around. Green deciding where to go with it. Russell from long range. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Leonard against Thompson. Leonard draws the double. Outside, George. Pass to Harrell. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. Dishes to Thompson. He kicks it to Russell. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. The Clippers grab the miss. And here is Shamet. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Leonard. It's stolen by Green. Outside, Russell. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shamet with the steal. George against Thompson. George double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Got a piece of it. And here is Los Angeles now. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Here's Kawhi Stein. Outside, Russell. Leonard with the ball. Outside, George. Back to Leonard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Curry. Tries to save it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. Lou Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. Timeout called the Warriors. And the Raptors went all in and trading for Kawhi Leonard last season, Doris. Great talent surrounding him in Toronto, but this past summer, he decided to move on.
But, Kevin, a championship makes the gamble worthwhile if you were Toronto. For Kawhi, any team he plays on is going to have a chance to win. And now this young man, a champion, starts a new chapter.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
And it's Leonard again missing.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Here's Russell. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Green against Leonard. That's good for George on the assist from Leonard. 34 points for George.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Curry on the wing. Defended by Beverly. Kawhi Stein kicks to Thompson. Curry against Beverly. Clock at 6. Curry dishes to Kawhi Stein. Deep two from Russell. Rebound by the Clippers. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And here is Curry after Lou Williams was able to get the three to go. Curry against Beverly. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely from deep. Nice D from Williams.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
George double teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
Clippers with the ball. Leonard the pass to Beverly. Back to Leonard. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Leonard's got 24 points. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Floats one up. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. Now, Kawhi Stein. Outside Curry. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here is Russell. Off target on the 15-footer, and it's the Clippers' ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Leonard, no luck. Warriors leading by 8. Left side, Curry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job. Well, D'Angelo Russell, one of the best mid-range scorers you'll see. He's got the floater game, the pull-up game, and with his arsenal, he can get a shot at any time.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And you know, Doris, another thing about D'Angelo Russell. He's not afraid of the big moment.
Kevin, he has proven that he is willing to take and make big shots. He doesn't necessarily beat you with tremendous athleticism, but it's his basketball skill that sets him apart.
Here's Green. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Curry deciding where to go with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clippers trail by 9. Now here's Beverly. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And he lays that one in. Curry's got 29 in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And the Clippers call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Stephan Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. LA's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well.
Yeah, Kev, this is how athletic Paul George is, an absolute monster around the rim.
Now here's Curry. Basket counts. Curry's got 31.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside, George. Arrow high post. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson against George. Stolen by Thompson.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
And Kawhi Stein over to help. And Willie Kawhi Stein gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Beverly. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Now here's Curry. The pass to Kawhi Stein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harrell's got rebound number 8 now on the night. George lays it up off the glass. George has got 38 points.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Curry against Beverly. Curry kicks to Russell. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Steph Curry.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Basket good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 41.
Consistent shooter from outside the arc. Paul George is terrific at finding space when he needs to get a shot off.
Here's Russell. Up again. And Green is right there. And the Warriors lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Back to George. Good D by Thompson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.